the pitching's really carried them to this point. The Rangers opening play today 18-20. They are 5 back of Seattle in the AL West, and the first pitcher have basically traded center fielders without trading. Leody Taveras was a waiver claim by the Mariners a couple days ago today. And there is the changeup from Skubal. And now the world is his oyster. In the shadows, Tarik. Skubal, strike 3, 100. Hello.
Sped up, throws that changeup, and then you think he's fired up to keep this team playing really well. 100 miles an hour on the 4th pitch of the game.
First pitch here, a strike of mine against the Rockies and against Oakland. He was very much has created as well. There's something to that, isn't there?
No, it's that big one for the team.
Oh, a disappearing, dazzling changeup, 2-2 on Langford.
Yeah, again, just pulling the string. You think you're in a hitter's count and think, okay, good. Now I got a fastball. Comes out of his hand looking exactly like one, and then, nope, it's a disappearing act.
See what he gets a face full of here, the 23-year-old Wyatt Langford. Oh boy, it's another changeup. Farewell, 2 down. 7 blocks above average. The arm strength is #1 in Major League Baseball, and that is a very reliable force behind the plate for Tarik Skubal. But we have seen the depth in the Tigers organization behind the plate this year.
And the work, and they know what they put into getting them ready for that game.
Hey, contact. Bionic pitcher in so many ways after the injury a few years ago. This is a broken bat, pop up to first. Colt Keith in foul territory makes the catch. Ruh-roh, Scoob isn't away so far. Chase a bunch, and Garcia chases more than he normally, but a big power bat in this lineup who is always dangerous. That's a foul ball, first base side. Keith gives it everything. It's 1-2, but I mean, that's the fun part about these heat maps.
For him to get on one of those rolls, that's what he talks about.
Garcia flicks this to right. Justin Henry Malloy comes in and makes the catch. Reminiscent of the diving play he made at the end of game 2. Here is Marcus Semien. You were saying about Skubal.
Go with the pitcher strength. I don't care what the hitter's strengths are. I'm going to stick with my strengths. I'm going to go with right where I want to go, what is working for me.
Well, and then for Tarik Skubal.
Move it. Otherwise, I'm sticking with what is best and what works for me.
Sinker that time. Those are 2 distinct fastballs.
Leaked back over the play. I didn't execute it.
Which usually means later in the sequence, he's going to execute.
Inside.
Line drive foul, third base side for Marcus Semien.
At all, just kind of that low batting average and just stayed there.
There's a fastball in. It's exactly what you're talking about, Dan.
That's the one. You know, there was a couple that were out. They were wanted to be inside. They'll do it a little bit longer, and if you look at that 4-seam, it almost looks like it got just a little bit of cut action and ran even further in on the hands of Semien.
It's amazing how often he misses with a pitch in his
is when he doesn't execute a pitch.
Here is Jace's brother, Josh Young. Same position, very likely. So cool. 0-2 is a chopper toward third base, the position Jace might occupy. Tomorrow, this time, it's a 1-2-3 inning again for Skubal. Franchises, 6:40 p.m. each night, 3 night games. Get your seats today to make this a thrilling summer here in Detroit. And Tarik Skubal has not. Jarren Duran obviously has been in the news, but an outstanding player. If you like seeing good center field.
Yeah, this is a nice homestand if you really think about it. You've got.
Ooh, sorry.
Got the Rangers. Well, that did, yeah. And then the Red Sox to follow. It's just a different kind of homestand.
It is. 2-2 pitch. Lifted to right center field. Baez and Malloy. Javi just calm and comfortable. 10-year veteran out there in center field says, it's mine, I got it, don't worry, I've played here forever. It was in the clubhouse today that is one of the best center fielder. No, like, no matter how good Javi is in center field. One strike on Duran, and there is strike two. Problems to have on the horizon with the injury report that comes out every couple days. Skubal drills the middle of the zone. You're playing cricket at a bar.
On the middle, it just completely surprises Duran.
First pitch popped up, foul ground, first base side. Colt is there. Nice play. Teetering backward. Tarik. Yeah, that's the 100 smile, like the emoji. Stolen base while you're at it. That's why you never miss a moment of Tigers baseball. But that's one of those contributions we were talking about before the break. 2 hits for Brewer Hicklin. He allows Riley Green to get off of this series than they would have been. In the air, left center field, Baez skates over to make the catch. Smooth from Javi out there in center, one away. You know Skubal loves having him out there if he's going to make plays like that. Daniela, this roster is more complete than
up yesterday for the doubleheader. AJ Hinch told me post-game that there's always seed, but have some very memorable moments for himself while also impacting the organization and winning that day's game. They said to get some rest heading into another tough series.
We just saw the value of it. Thank you, Daniela, for the Blue Moon report. There's the first strike. 3-1 is in for a strike. He just lays in the.
Came off the IL, and he was there. His family was there. Oh, man.
100. Chase that.
Man, I mean, you're just kind of starting to feel yourself getting into the game, but not this time.
You never know. 0-1 is fouled away.
Skubal's changeup, but he sees the game plan and knows that he can. Oh, my goodness.
Oh, the curveball.
Who's in that thing? I don't know, where did that come from?
He did the moonwalk. He turned it. Look at that. Music video. Strikeout after strikeout after strikeout. Love it, Dad. 6 punch-outs for Dad. That is so, so cute. But when you're around it, you learn to love it, and then maybe it becomes your life's work. Way if an umpire did that. But 0-1 is inside for a ball. You're saying,
but you know Mother's Day weekend.
Yeah, I mean, just so cool. And you see of a guy, and you talk to his teammate. I'm going to stop that story. Normal for him.
But he gets back in the count. He's
2-2 coming. Struck him out. Number 7, but let's go back to that changeup and watch it from behind the plate as we do in the booth.
Just, you know, laugh and call it a wiffle ball changeup because it is.
I mean, it looks like it hits a wall and then just gets pushed back like a boomerang.
I think that was just a great description about how it gets right in there and something, and you keep talking about that seam shifted wake.
He's saying foul ball here. Yeah, that's a foul ball.
Yeah.
Something that you wouldn't see on Nickelodeon. Strike 1. That's right. That's right.
Yeah.
That's right. We are on the same page. Now you know who's going to wear this is Marcus Semien.
Right. It's just like you made the wrong guy mad.
Yeah, don't poke the bear.
See, yeah.
See, Malachi Moore has given it to Skubal, but honestly, I mean, if we're being honest here, umpires have a very tough job. He is wrong. So don't give it back to the pitcher when you are wrong, is all I would say. Because now, here's a ground ball to third. Andy Ibanez throw to first for out number 2. No, to be clear, nobody is happy with Malachi Moore. He is a younger umpire.
Skubal too, and especially in the situation that he's got going in this game.
Yes.
I mean, one pitch makes a big difference.
It's up to him to deal with whatever adversity he faces. 2 strikes on Young. 0-2. 1 ball and 2 strikes.
He's just
You're
a little
right.
bit agitated, and that blood's boiling a little bit.
Well, everybody's a little punched up now. I bet you if this is a fastball, it might be triple digits. Oh, guess what? He's got the old delay in the bag, too. Feeling very sure of himself, Tarik Skubal, 15 up, 15 down.
Back to, let's just play the game.
And Skubal will do that. That is strike 1.
Leave my pitcher alone. Just talk to me here.
The closest the Rangers have come to a base runner is Langford going 3-0 in the 0-2 on the way. Outside. Dart break. He's got 22 already tonight. Left side and through. It's past Sweeney for a leadoff single. 15 up, 15 down for Tarik Skubal to open the game. And a huge round of applause from the Michiganders and beyond in attendance.
Yeah, I don't think Tarik Skubal didn't know what was going on there. You know, when that ball went into left field, he was just like, oh, man, you know, hoping that Trey Sweeney somehow would be able to come up and grab this. Just sees that reaction like, oh, man, just missed it.
First one inside, and it hits Duran. So now, in a 2-0 game, we've gone from perfect game watch.
Yep, see, right there, my bad. Yep.
Now 2 on, nobody out. Here's Krim, who's looking for his first major league hit. And he shows bunt. Skubal wants to appeal and see if he's showing bunt here on the first pitch, and now he's going to swing away and take ball 2. Now he's right back at it. Usually
that adjustment gets right back into the zone.
Here's a changeup. That thing is extra special tonight.
From all the fastballs, that thing looks just devilish.
And it is. The devil's in the details.
Left-hand turn. And we talked just briefly about that seam shifted wake.
Watch this thing from behind home.
I mean, look at, yeah, it makes a left-hand turn and just gets that nasty arm side run.
There's a strike. Fouled away, 0-2. But that is just awesome stuff. That is why that pitch is so hard. As this is looped to right field, Malloy's going to have to play it on a hop. Here comes Smith around third. Throw is close, but not in time. The Rangers are on the board as Haggerty dumps in his first Rangers hit to right field to make it 2-1.
And this is pretty much, if you're going to get to Tarik Skubal, this is what teams have been doing, is just kind of.
Now Langford, one of the toughest hitters in this lineup, looks at a slider for a strike.
Now I can start breaking out that slider. They're starting to make some contact. There's that again.
This has a different look.
I mean, just the way it just goes running to the arm side. I just want to see this horizontal break to it.
It's the runaway bride of changeups. No,
yeah.
A couple of these have been just crazy town. And off with your head.
Down at the bottom of the strike zone. And another one just to follow it up. It doesn't matter where you throw that thing. Good luck trying to hit it.
Sweeney, the short way, out at second base. Throw going into third. Finish the play anyway, just in case there's a replay review on the out at second. They get the tag there. That's 4 outs. That is really smart by the Tigers to make sure that upon review, the inning is over.
Absolutely, because that was a bang-bang play at second base.
That's exceptional coaching and baseball intelligence, because this might be a safe call upon review. It's very close. But watch Gleyber Torres so quickly up into the throw. There's no challenge because the inning's over one way or the other.
Because they had the run down to get it.
We'll save it for an Arlington or tomorrow or something. 4 outs by pitches for Skubal. First pitch to the free swinging Garcia is strike 1. Corbin 4. It is so interesting all the time in baseball how different guys get it done different ways.
A whole lot of swings and misses. Just that soft contact.
But you'll take one. A changeup that nearly landed on the ground. Skubal.
Same amount of strikeouts with the four-seam fastball as that changeup.
0-1. Guided foul, third base side, 0-2. 0-2. Upstairs a fastball. This is now back-to-back home starts for Skubal with 11 strikeouts. 1-2. To a T. 1-2. Unreal. That ball was belted too. I mean, wow.
Paul, there's a couple of changeups that Semien seemed to be on.
With Canely loosening, he barely.
See if he gets a little bit extra or. Nope, stays with it. Yep.
Little piece. Marcus Semien's seen a lot of baseball this year, but he's staying alive here.
There it was.
Fastball to the attic. Another one for the mantle for Skubal.
You just see so many of those changeups, and you could just tell that he was starting to see it kind of out of the hand. And Tarik Skubal says, you know what, let's see if you can hit that high heat. And gets it up there at 97 and gets that swing right under it for his 12th strikeout.
Did he just say, I'm tired?
You know, what was that?
That's awesome.
That was a long at bat.
But this, okay, so this is so smart by Dylan Dingler and Gleyber Torres. Good. Now back to it. Jace's brother, Josh. Strike 1. Right back in. I mean, that switch is inhuman. He went from smile, I'm tired, to those eyes.
Taking his sweet time to get back behind the plate to give him just a second.
Then he supercharged that changeup.
His pitch count where it is. He knows how AJ operates.
On the ground, slowly hit. Second base, Torres. He was the timeout maker, and then he's the out maker to end the inning. Tarik's feeling fine. Thank you very much. Low 5 for Dingler. The crowd adores it. The Figer Law 7th inning stretch for Skubal.